Hey guys, it's Brian and Roxanne at Primitive Strength in Amarillo, and I put a post up the other day talking about mobility and how you just need to move to start improving your lifestyle and getting a little bit healthier, working on your mobility. Don't confuse mobility and flexibility. We're going to talk about mobility being able to move through the range of motion, the full range of motion of each joint. So today we're going to start with the neck. Specifically, I see a lot of my students that come in that either sit all day staring at a computer or their computer screen sort of turned to the side, and they have a lot of trouble rotating the neck, flexion and extension, and then lateral movement with the neck, causing them a lot of headaches, a lot of tension in the upper back and the neck. So we're just going to go over what we call a three-way neck. So I'm going to show you what that is, talk a little bit about the degrees of the range of motion that you should have in each movement, okay? So the first one, what we're going to do, I'm going to take a bell and I'm going to put it behind my back and use that to just assist in pulling my shoulders back and down with just a light weight. I've got a 12. Roxanne has an 8. She's not going to use the bell. You don't necessarily have to use a bell for this. She is just going to take her hands behind her back, clasp her fingers together, make sure that her shoulders are back and down when we start this, okay? So, like I said, I'm taking the bell behind my back. I'm going to stand up nice and tall, then engage my core just a little bit, make sure that my shoulders are back and down, and then we're going to start off looking to the left and looking to the right. So, in this rotational direction, I should have a 60 to 80 degrees range of motion when I look to the left and the right. This being 0, 45, 90, I should be able to get to 60 to 80 degrees on each side. So what I instruct my students to do is when they start to look over their shoulder, look behind and pick a point on the wall, look at that, and then when you come back around to that side again, you are trying to get past that point. Okay, I'm going to let my eyes lead me. I'm going to look over my shoulder, and then I'm going to rotate back the other way and look over my shoulder. Okay, each time I do that, I'm picking a point on the wall to look at, and I'm trying to get past that each time. This is done slowly, making sure that you do not hold your breath. You really want to exhale when you're looking back. Breathe in and exhale. Yeah, I'm going to start off slow doing that, and then I'm slowly going to speed that up a little bit, but I'm not going to go really quick doing that. The purpose of this is to try to gain range of motion while you're doing it, so you're trying to look back a little bit further each time. Start off with a comfortable amount of reps when you're doing this, or go for 30 to 60 seconds, but you want to increase that the more that you do it. Try to get further back, okay? The next one is flexion and extension, so flexion and extension. On the flexion, I should have 45 to 60 degrees. On the extension, I should have 45 to 70 degrees, looking back, okay? So, I say, I'll instruct my student to tuck the chin to the chest, try to make as many chins as possible when you look down, and also push the back of your head up towards the ceiling. So I'm looking down, tucking my chin to my chest, pushing the back of my head up to the ceiling, and then I'm slowly looking up, pushing my chin up to the ceiling, okay? Chin to chest, chin to ceiling. Something else you can do when you're looking up, you can open and close your mouth a couple of times. Point the chin up to the ceiling, just opening and closing, working on a little bit of stretching through the neck and that mobility, okay? The third one is lateral. On the lateral, I should have 45 degrees of movement in this movement. So this one, I want the student to leave their nose in the same place in space, like you got a rod running straight through your nose, out the back of your skull. And so I'm not going to tilt from side to side. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to pivot and take one ear to my shoulder, and I'm going to take the other ear to the ceiling. Then I'm going to pivot to the opposite direction. Ear to shoulder, ear to ceiling. Okay, the whole time I'm maintaining shoulders back and down. Ear to shoulder, ear to ceiling. Ear to shoulder, ear to ceiling. Okay, so that is the 3-way neck. Start off gradually building up reps and time. Don't push it too hard when you start off with this. If you're really tight and you've got limited range of motion, just do what you can do. And slowly, over weeks, months, you will see progressions in how far you can look back, how far you can look up and down, and how far you can tilt side to side. Okay, that one's called 3-way neck. The next one is for the shoulders. It's called halos. You've seen us do these before. We do these almost every single day when we train. Roxanne is going to do an unloaded halo, so no bell. She's going to pretend that she's holding on to the horns of a bell. We flip it upside down, and then I take my angel halo and I drop it around the base of my skull. I'm drawing a circle around the base of my skull. The bell starts upside down. I also want to make sure that I'm engaged in the glutes and the abs a little bit just to protect my lower back. And then I'm going to circle the bell around my head, drawing that circle around the base of my skull. And you notice the bell's upside down when it's in front. It's right side up when I come around to the back. And I'm just allowing that to open my chest up just a little bit of weight. Like I said, this is a 12 kilo. You don't want to go too heavy on these. And you don't even have to use the bell. Like Roxanne is demonstrating, she's just doing an unloaded halo. Okay? Nice and slow, 1 rep every 3 seconds or so. Making sure you're breathing with the movement. In and out. In and out. Okay? I'm going to do 10 to 15 reps in one direction, and then I'm going to reverse that direction. Okay, I'm really focusing on opening my chest up when the bell gets behind my head. I'm opening up, pulling my elbows away from each other, and then I close. So you can think closed, open, closed, and open. Okay? So, 2 things that you can start on, neck and shoulders, pretty simple, 3-way neck and halos. You do not have to have a kettlebell. You can just do it hands behind the back, and you can do empty halos. Okay, the kettlebell does help, just adding a little bit of weight to help open that up, keep the shoulders back and down, and then also on the 3-way neck, keeping the shoulders back and down. Okay, we will be doing more of these mobility videos. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know where you're tight. I know it's neck, shoulders. Guys carry a lot of tension up there, and hips. Okay, we'll be doing a lot of that stuff, but just give us some feedback. If this helped you, let us know. What else you want to see, let us know, and we will get it out to you. Check us out on primitivestrengthama.com on the web, and we're also on Facebook, Primitive Strength. Y'all have a great day. Thanks.